Welcome back to the channel. All right, today it's sunny. We have gone through about 3 days of rain. Rain. Go away. Come again another day. Yeah, one of those. All right, so we are firing up the lang today. Gonna get some chicken on. We're gonna do some chicken thighs. We're gonna do some chicken breasts. I'm gonna do pork loin. And I may even throw some hamburgers on the smoke chamber, not on the char griller this time. We got some food we're going to cook. We've got a busy weekend. This is a Thursday. We got a bunch of stuff coming up this weekend. We got baseball tournaments. We have projects to work on. And so I'm going to try to get all my cooking done this afternoon while I cut the grass, because my grass is just, yeah, out of control. It's out of control. The backyard's even worse. So I've got some mowers to work on. That'll be in a project coming up. Just got the parts in for those. And yeah, old bear tracker. We got some parts in for that thing too. We got all kinds of stuff going on here. So thought I'd knock the dust off the charger today too, because it's got pollen all over it. It's been sitting in the shop, but it's rolled it out this morning, and we're gonna knock the pollen off of that. But anyway, we're gonna get this thing fired up and get some chicken on this bad boy, and a pork loin. That should be good. That'll get us started. We'll stuff some little pieces down in here. Some kindling. All right, still I got the weed burner. I'm gonna do a study on that. I like this thing because it's so portable and handy, and it doesn't take me a couple minutes to get this thing going with some kindling and you know, little scrap pieces for my wood yard, and it's not hard. But I am gonna try the weed burner. Someone suggested that to me in the comments, and we're definitely gonna give that a shot. I just hadn't picked one up yet. It'll be coming soon. We'll be doing a comparison and how I like it. Plus, I you know, I did a little reading on them after that comment, and looks like a handy thing to have around some property like this for just smoking out weeds, and we got plenty of those. So, yeah, getting fires started, brush piles, or barbecues, whatnot. And I got plenty of propane tanks. So, all right, we're gonna prep some chicken. All right, so we're in the kitchen, and I pulled out. I had these sitting in the refrigerator in the shop. Chicken breast, chicken thighs. I reached in, touched the chicken breasts. I pulled them both out of the freezer and stuck them in the refrigerator like 2 days ago. And chicken breasts look great. They're thawed out. Chicken thighs, not so much. I'm gonna put them in Ziplocs, stick them in some water. See if we can get these things thawed out in time to put them on the smoker today. Not, then we're gonna be doing a separate cook with the chicken thighs. All right, our chicken thighs soaking in some water. I think they'll be all right. Not all of them are frozen solid, just a couple of them. We're gonna run this KC Masterpiece Honey Teriyaki 30-minute marinade. I've used this stuff for years. I love it. I like the sweet honey teriyaki taste. It does really good on chicken and pork. I'll fix my sink. So we're gonna inject these chicken breasts. All right. Alright, so we'll take our syringe here, injector, suck up some. We'll hit them long ways. Never fails. Ooh. Squirting it out the side. Ooh, a little clog, probably from a sesame seed. This stuff's got sesame seeds in it, so you want your injector to have a pretty thick, pretty big diameter needle on it. Got them all here. Go ahead and use up the rest of my. Yeah, she's picking up seeds. That's all right. You kind of direct it around in there. These thicker pieces I'm hitting again, just because I got a little bit of marinade left. Just let these soak. I'll put these back in the fridge while my fire's finishing up. All right, next up is my pork loin. I cut this in half. I did pork steaks last night on the green egg. Didn't film that, but I have filmed that process before in the past. If you want to see that, you can go back and check out my other cooking videos. We're going to inject this. This has salt, pepper, garlic, and paprika on it. And it's been sitting overnight in the refrigerator. And I'm going to inject this also with the honey teriyaki. All right, here we go. Seeds bunch up around the tip of your injector. It's all right. Ooh. Get it from both ends. I'm also going to pop it from the top. I'm going to use every bit of this teriyaki. Honey teriyaki. It's good stuff. I love this stuff. Put it on steaks, chicken, pork, seafood, you name it. I have not put it on a brisket, and I've not put it in a pork shoulder, but I use it in these tenderloins all the time. Not saying that I have never, well, I haven't. I can say that I have never injected a brisket or a pork shoulder, that I can remember at least. I do plan on doing some injections on both on this Lang, because man, I'm just in the experimental mode here with the old Lang, and I'm digging it. We got a clog. There it goes. Got a little clog up. No seeds get in there. I just gotta get them worked out. Well, that's gonna be good. Chicken's looking good. Push that to the side, get our thighs out. A little frozen still. They'll be all right. We're not injecting them. We couldn't inject them right now if we tried. It won't hurt them to cook them like this. It'll just take them longer to cook. They're not all the way frozen through. You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Alright. Doesn't that loin look good? Man, that thing's gonna be jumping. Alright, so we're gonna take some olive oil. Get a good coating of olive oil on these thighs. I'm not worried about injecting thighs. Those things are juicy on their own. Got about half of them, they're still a little hard. It won't take too much longer. And the smoker's not ready yet anyway, so we're gonna do here, we're gonna hit them with the garlic. Oh yeah. Can't get enough garlic. You can get up under that skin too. Don't be shy. Both sides of that skin. Yeah, boy. Gonna be some good food on the line tonight. If you follow any of my cooking, you know I like garlic. Get it all? I believe I did. All right. A little salt. Some sea salt here. A little sea salt there. Get in there with a pepper. Get in there with a pepper. Alright. Salt, pepper, garlic, olive oil. That's it, baby. Done. It's time to put on some meat. honey teriyaki marinated and injected chicken breasts. We'll go with our chicken thighs, salt, pepper, garlic, skin side down, top rack. Alright, time for the, ooh, that looks good. Time for the loin. Get out of here without tearing it up. Ooh. In it goes. Down with a hack. Alright, what I'm going to do is put some water in these pans and put these back in. Do that with the plastic Tupperware, of course. Alright, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. Got the water pans on, meat's on. We will check on this every hour. Of course, every 30-45 minutes I'll check my fire. I'm gonna start cutting some grass. Alright, stuff's been on for about 2.5 hours. I haven't checked it. I haven't sprayed it since they're a little marinated and injected. I opted not to spray this time. So let's take a peek. I would imagine chicken breasts are getting close. They're on the hotter side. Let's take a temp reading. $141. That was at 145. $156. $152. They're getting close. gonna stick it in that middle breast there. No, that pork loin's not even close yet. All right, I'm gonna go back to cutting grass. I got some of it cut. So I'm gonna have to double cut everything because it's so tall, my blades aren't sharp enough. The old Skag Tiger Cat 2. It's getting there. It's getting there. Work in progress. We gotta clean that thing up, sharpen the blades and service it. I gotta fix that one. I gotta fix that one. All right. All right, it's really bright out here. Right here, the sun is whopping us. So the camera may not be that great right now. It says we're only at 150. It's hot. Probe is hot. Try not to turn this stuff into beef jerky. Well, so I'm not to start the fire. It's looking good. We're gonna stoke the fire up because while I was cutting the grass, it got down to about 200, and now before I popped the lid this time, it got down to 175. So I'm gonna stoke the fire up a little bit and try to get this thing back up to 250, 275. All right, we got a 165 on my temp on my chicken, so we're gonna go ahead and pull all this chicken off, and then we'll put the probe in that tenderloin, see where we're at on that. Look at the juice is rolling out of that. It is 7 o'clock at night, by the way. Internal's 141 on the tenderloin. I'll roll that thing to about 165 as well. That's where I normally pull my steaks at, my tenderloin steaks. The chicken's looking pretty good. Got a nice golden brown. There was juice just pouring out of these thighs. You still see the injection coming out of it. See that? That ought to be really good. Well, it's 8:20. Chicken turned out good. The little small breast was a little bit like beef jerky, but my daughter made a wrap out of one of the chicken breasts, and it was excellent. Chicken thighs are good. The skin of the chicken breasts are a little tough, but everything on the inside is great. I've got to perfect that on this with these chicken breasts. I guess I'm just leaving them on too long. Even though I'm cooking them to temp, I think I need to start woeing back a little bit on how the skin gets done. But I'm just worried that the internal is not going to be to temp, and I don't want to give any of my family members salmonella. So trying to cook it to 165. Again, still haven't got a new temperature gauge. If you watch my brisket videos, you know the turmoil with that. So we're at 149 on the Tenderloin, and I'm gonna pull it at probably 155. One, because I think this gauge is this thermometer is 10 degrees hot, roughly. So I don't want to overcook that tenderloin. I'm not saying I overcooked the chicken breast, but they could have been pulled earlier and probably been fine. You can't hardly overcook a chicken thigh. Those things are so juicy. You can't hardly overcook them. So those got pulled at 165 and they're fine. The chicken breast got pulled at 165 also, but the skin is just a little tough for my liking. Anyway, we're gonna let this go for about another 5 degrees. I'm not gonna put any more wood on this fire. It's at about 175 right now. Slow and low. Hopefully it won't dry the outside of this out too much doing that, because I haven't sprayed at all today. Usually I spray with apple juice or apple cider vinegar or a mix, and I haven't done any spraying today. One, because I didn't have any. I didn't feel like going to the store. I had to cut grass, just dealing with life. So we'll let these truck, and we'll come back and pull it, and then we're gonna let the tenderloin rest, of course. And we're not eating it today anyway, so I'm gonna let it rest for a long period of time, and then I'm gonna wrap it. I need to end this video. Probably need to go ahead and wrap this one up. If you want to see, we'll give you one more shot of this tenderloin before we end the video. She's looking pretty good. Got that honey teriyaki coming out. This thing is mega injected with honey teriyaki, which gives it a beautiful, sweet, kind of a Hawaiian flavor for me. I love that stuff. And that thing's golden. I mean, that thing's gonna be good. We're gonna let that thing chill out. Let this fire right. Let's see where the fire's at. Yeah, we got a little coals left. Let's push them together. Give me a break. I'm doing this one-handed. One-handed. All right. That'll be enough to finish me up. Love this Lang. This thing's great. I gotta run the weed eater around it tomorrow. Maybe even move it. I need to move it. I'm about to start sandblasting this thing. We're about to knock the rust off of it and give it a paint. I know I keep saying that in these videos. You've been following me, but it's happening soon. I want to get this thing done before it gets too hot. I was kind of trying to get the pollen out of here before. I don't like to paint anything with pollen settling on it. We've had a real heavy pollen while these pine trees are all around us. So that's about gone. Maybe one more rain and we'll break the pressure washer out with a sandblaster attachment, knock the scale off this thing and paint it. Appreciate you watching, man. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. If you have, appreciate you coming back and watching, Be sure to check out our other content. If you're into cars, man, we got plenty of car videos. Lots more coming. If you're into cooking, lots more of that coming as well. Thanks for watching. Peace.